I think it's a great thing because girls don't have that opportunity that boys do when it comes to the Scouts. Well, I was a Girl Scouts, and I don't see very many Girl Scouts in this community. And it would be an awesome thing for the girls to join the Boy Scouts. At least they will be Scouts. And it will give them the opportunity to learn the things that I did, hunting, fishing, bow and arrows. What else did we learn? Cooking skills. We learned how to garden. We learned survival skills, which they really need. And a lot of these girls in this community don't have that opportunity to learn those skills.
I just think that it should be separated because not just because there's anything wrong with them being together. It's just that they learn something different when they're separated. So that's the only thing I got.
I think that they should be separated because of the factor of that females and males, you don't want them to be made fun of either way, and don't want one of them to not want to be willing to do one of the activities because somebody else is making fun of them. Because either they're a girl and they shouldn't be able to do it and the boys are making fun of them, or the boys are doing something and, girls don't listen.
Well, it's a big change, but sometimes bringing down the barriers aren't a bad thing. So let's give the girls a chance of getting an Eagle badge. How's that?
Well, so I'm a lifetime member of the Girl Scouting movement, and when I was in high school, I was actually a part of the Boy Scouts when they do venture programming, and so I was in a volunteer fire department program with the Boy Scouts, so I was both a Boy Scout and Girl Scout, and I think this is the future of how we think about building leadership, and when we think about the issues of gender and diversity in communities that we're facing every day, the younger we can work with kids to break down some of the barriers that other people, I think the better. So I'm excited about this.
In all honesty, I'm not quite sure, but I think if it came to the Girl Scouts accepting boys in, it probably would be looked up, frowned upon a little bit more. But I also think with the Boy Scouts letting the girls in, it's going to open up doors for bullying. Because you got to take into fact, this is a long history of the Boy Scouts, and yes, I know that they're trying to change things and stuff, and that's just a sign of the times, but I think it's just going to open up doors for bullying for the girls, even if they want to be there, because there's always going to be someone who's not going to want you there.
I think that it's a good idea. I mean, I don't think things should base off gender. I think everybody should be able to do whatever they want, no matter if they're a girl or if they're a guy.
I believe that girls should have the same opportunity as any other man, and that if they want to join the Boy Scouts and make a Girl Scouts thing, then hey, let them join the Girl Scouts.
Okay. Yeah, because girls can do anything boys can do. Why not? Right?
I don't really have an opinion one way or the other about it. I think it's a good opportunity for girls. I don't know. I guess I can understand both sides. Anything that I think gives kids more freedom is a good thing these days.
I think they should. Why not? They can play sports. I mean, everything's equal across the board as far as I'm concerned.
I think nowadays anything can happen. I mean, honestly, I don't care one way or the other. But I do think it's kind of untraditional, but sometimes you have to be progressive and be untraditional.
I think it's an alright idea. I don't mind it.
Why?
I think it makes more opportunities for girls. They still have the Girl Scouts to fall back on if they want to stay there.
I was a Boy Scout, and Boy Scouts should be Boy Scouts, not Boy and Girl Scouts.
Why?
Boys need to be together without the pressure of having girls being in a close proximity to them.
I think it's great because I wanted to go in the Boy Scouts when I was a little kid, but because it was just my gender. So I think what they have to give is for every human being who's interested.
I just remember when I was a Girl Scout that the Boy Scouts were a little bit cooler, and there was more activities outdoors. So I think it's great. I also think Girl Scouts should let Boy Scouts in.
Their attitude toward, gays and such in the past. So I don't know what this move letting girls in, what their aim is there, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know what to make of it.
Well, in some areas it'll be good for the boys, but other areas they need their own private base and to be able to do the boy type things. Girls don't need to be doing all the boy stuff. And they can learn, the girls can learn it all through Girl Scouting. So I can see merging in some areas, but not all of them.
I was a Girl Scout leader for many, many, many years. The program has changed considerably over the last few years. So I think the girls are looking for a more rigorous program. They want more challenges. They want to do that outdoorsy stuff that has been kind of watered down in the Girl Scouts. So I don't see an issue with it.